What's good, people? Welcome back. I have a bit of a different video. I've got a Reddit video here today. I'm on the Walking Dead Reddit at the moment. I'm gonna sort this by top this week. Let's see what's going on, how active these people are. Tyrese got the most beautiful end in the show. Yeah, he probably did get one of the most, the nicer endings compared to a lot of other characters that were just brutally taken off the show. But yeah, it was probably one of the most beautiful endings in the show. My Dad with Rick Grimes.
Oliver, Andrew Lincoln here. I hear you're a fan of the show. I'm with your dad. Boom.
That's
I haven't
cool.
seen for about 20 years. Anyway, sending you love. Go and check this show out and watch Woody and Andy and this wonderful Irish actress. She's amazing. Take care. See you soon.
That's actually cool. I remember I had a video like this made by Michael Cudlitz, who plays Abraham, out to my mom. If I find the video, I'll put it up on the screen. But
So Martina, what we have here now is a situation where I've actually come all the way from America to Australia, and who didn't show up? You know, you're gonna give a shit on Twitter, but somehow you're gonna sit on your ass and not come see me after I came all this way to come see you. So I don't know what's happening right now. You're the one who didn't show up. I'm here.
yeah, it's always cool when they do stuff like that. How the hell did she get a haircut in the zombie apocalypse? Now, I actually thought about this, like, I think one time, I don't know if it was her hair, and I was just thinking, like, how are they getting, like, skin fades and all these, like, haircuts you would only get from, like, a person who's been, barbering for a while? I mean, there could be a chance that someone used to be a barber back in the day, so I guess you could explain it with that, but it's just one of those things where it's just, don't worry about it, it's just a show.
And the Golden Globe goes to Stephen Yeun.
Yeah, man, honestly, he absolutely deserved this bloody award, man. I'm telling you, I watched Beef, is one of probably my favorite Netflix show of all time. It was so good, man, and he was so brilliant in it. My God, that was a good show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, because Stephen Yeun absolutely killed it. But
wow, thank you so much for this. Thank you to the Golden Globes. It's so weird, the story I usually tell of myself, one of isolation and like separateness, and then you come up here and you can only just think about everyone else, and that feels like the plot of Frozen. Shout out to my daughter Ruthie. Thank you so much, cast and crew of Beef, Netflix, A24. God bless y'all. Thank you very much.
that's nice, that's a good edit. I like this edit, that's a good edit. Yeah, man, he absolutely killed it. And by the way, A24 is they're making bangers, man. Like, I just saw the Iron Claw, and my God, it was such a good movie. It was probably one of the most probably the saddest movie I've ever watched. But yeah, A24 is doing bits right now. According to Rotten Tomatoes, the first chapter of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, is titled Years, and will be the last one for 1.5 hours. So by last one being 1.5 hours, I'm guessing it means it's the only episode in the show that's going to be 1.5 hours long, which is pretty long. That is insane. I think I was just talking about this in my last video, and the trailer reaction. You can click it somewhere up here, but Yeah, I was kind of expecting a couple hour long episodes, but if one's an hour and a half and the rest are maybe like 40 minutes, that's pretty good. But it has to be a good 1.5 hour, because if it's all like, if it's all filler stuff, then it's gonna be a long 1.5 hour, because that's a movie. This is a movie length. So the first episode is a movie, pretty much. I don't know if by first chapter they mean the whole season, but I'm assuming, because I said titled Years, like the first episode will be called Years. That will be an hour and a half long, which is alright, man. I mean, I'm fine with that completely. Still hoping for another moment like this. Man, I mean, you ain't getting moments like this. I don't even think Daryl's gonna be in the show, The Ones Who Live. I mean, bro, it's gonna be a bigger, if they meet in the show, it's gonna be way bigger than this, I reckon, because they've been apart for way longer, and Daryl originally thought that Rick was dead, so that's gonna be huge, hopefully. See, honestly, Eugene is the living personification of the idea that in an apocalypse, the cowards are the ones who end up surviving. That's facts. That's honestly facts. But because he's a coward, that kind of helped him live by, being selfish and only caring about himself. So obviously that worked. But sometimes, if you are a coward, you can just end up dead. Because if they just decide to kill you, the only reason Eugene, I think, is still alive because of how smart he is. But yeah, that's kind of true as well. Who is more intelligent between these two? Rick or Negan? Now, you could argue for both sides. Like, Rick was a sheriff as well, which gives him some points there, but Negan was also very, he was like a master strategist, and let's look at the comments. Rick won the long game technically at the end. That comment says it all. Like, Rick did win in the end, so Negan outsmarted Rick at the end. I mean, if anything, they're both as good as each other, because Negan was good, but Rick did win the war in the end. But Negan's a free man at the moment, so who won in the end? I don't know. Maybe Negan did. Negan's very clever. Yeah, his cunning personality really, helps him a lot in this scenario. Negan can make spaghetti, yep. I don't think Rick can make spaghetti for Carl. Negan did it best, obviously. Looking back to being The Ones Who Live, yeah, he is. I think we already saw him in the trailer. The new trailer, he was in it. So yeah, he's going to be in it. Behind the scenes of 2x10, 18 miles out. Oh my god, is this the scene where they got that guy? I've seen a lot of behind the scenes videos. I haven't seen this before. That's the guy that that Shane killed. Worst thing every character said or done. Day 3, Daryl Dixon. What did Rick do? Murdering the saviors in cold blood after giving his word. I lied. That was cold when Rick did that. That was messed up when Rick did that. But then again, they kind of deserved it. Stealing Morgan's protein bar, yeah, that was horrible. Horrible. Let's see what people are saying about Daryl. Can't wait till people are gonna say on Meryl's turn. Yeah, I think I have an idea for that. He's in Andrea's one. What did Andrea do that was bad? I can't even remember. Plowing a dumpster truck into the sanctuary, letting hundreds of walkers storm and killing all the families inside. Yeah, that's probably his worst one. Executing Todd after giving him his word, and Todd gave up his gun and told him. But they wanted to know who was Todd? Is that one of the saviors? But all the saviors fucking deserved it anyway. The end of season 2 is the best era for the show. No, it's not. I have to disagree with that. The end of season 5, if you said the end of season 5, I would agree with that. The entire season 2B is great, but the last 4 episodes in particular were so fucking good. Yes, they were. We get Rick versus Shane, Dale's desperate attempt to spare Randall's life and keep the group's humanity. Shane trying to kill Rick is one of the best episodes of the show. It probably is. And then, of course, the finale of the fall of the farm. There is something about the atmosphere in those episodes which make it cozy and really hard to explain. The dialogues of season 2 are much more meaningful and clever than the later seasons, and the acting was top notch as well. The nostalgia probably plays a part too, but this was peak The Walking Dead in my opinion. Yeah, I agree that it is peak, but I didn't think it hit peak till season 5. Like season 2, top 3 season, but season 5, man, was so good, man. That was like one of the best times of The Walking Dead. Yeah, someone's got the photo right here of them walking on the road. Season 5 is the most aesthetically enjoyable. Like if I was to rewatch a season over and over again, it'd be season 5. 100%. Maggie Ree, let's see what the worst things she's done according to these people. It's gonna be interesting because I know a lot of people hate Maggie. Not telling people about the barnful, forgetting about Beth's between the prison falling and the hospital arc. I don't know if she forgot. I think she just, I don't know, I assume she was dead maybe. Letting Gage, a kid, get chowed down by walkers. That was in the last season, I think. Yeah, that was actually pretty messed up. She was being a bit of a bitch in that season. Letting Arak get executed, then escalating to try and kill Negan. Conspiring with Dale to distract Rick, which ultimately resulted in his disappearance. Yeah, I guess you could say her and Daryl were part of Rick going off with the CRM, but Negan did kill her husband while she was pregnant, so you look at it on both sides. She had a very big traumatic experience there, so I don't blame her for wanting to go on a rampage on the saviors. I don't think Shane would become a leader if he survived and Rick didn't. I don't think he would. I think he'd probably be dead by now. I don't know, because he was batshit crazy by the end of season 2, so who knows what he would have become. I guess you can play the Walking Dead Destiny's game and you can see a little bit of what that would have been like, but too bad that game was a bit dead. Not long to go. The Ones Who Lose limited 6 episodes. Yeah, I knew that. That's good. That's fine. At least it's not going to be stuff with filler episodes to make up a 16 or 20 episode season, which honestly you can't do anymore. Back then, season 5, 6, they were good with the amount of episodes, and season 10 and 11 they crammed so many episodes in. The Walking Dead spin-offs could converge into The Walking Dead universe crossover. I think that's obviously what it's leading to. But yeah, that's gonna happen, obviously. My Walking Dead watch order. The watch order is pretty easy to follow because most of it's all in a line, but if you're trying to watch Fear the Walking Dead in the order, then it gets a little bit tricky. Honestly, Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead's order, I don't think it matters too much until Morgan, the season 8. So you can probably watch The Walking Dead season 1 to 8 and be fine. And then at the end of season 8, then you got to get up to Fear the Walking Dead season 5 or 6, the one where Morgan comes into it, because that's when, stuff actually starts merging. And if you really want to be chronological, you can watch the World Beyond seasons. I think they are maybe before. I mean, by the look of this, we got Tales of the Walking Dead, more Tales. You don't need to watch those, but yeah, like I said, most of us, all the Walking Dead straight away. Yep, see Walking Dead season 6, and you can watch Fear the Walking Dead season 1, I guess. Season 7, season 2, season 8, season 3, and then The Walking Dead season 9, Fear the Walking Dead season 4. We'll be on season 1 and 2 you can watch together. Then season 10, season 5, season 11, season 6. I would watch 7 and 8 and then watch Dead City, Daryl Dixon, and then The Once You Live, and obviously when, you know, the season 2's come out. But yeah, I guess that's if you want to watch it in that kind of order. If you're new to it, I probably wouldn't be bothered. That's a lot of episodes. It was already painful getting through Fear the Walking Dead half the time, so Fear the Walking Dead probably wouldn't be a show I'd rewatch, if I'm being honest. One of the Walking Dead's biggest problems, I don't think so. I think Tara was a decent character. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with this comment. The way Rick acted after Glenn and Abraham, most of season 7 was depressing to watch. Like the whole season 7 felt depression. Like you really felt like you had depression when you were watching that season. I think that's part of why people didn't like it, because it was so like down and dark. But the whole point of it being like that was because the biggest character of the show, like one of the biggest characters, Glenn, died in the most brutal way you could possibly get killed off a show. And he was a very big character and a very loved character, so it made sense to have like the tone of the show completely just plummet. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. If you want more, I'll do more of this. I just wanted to check out the Reddit, see what people are talking about lately of The Walking Dead. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and get out of here.